Good evening, everybody. Welcome. Brian Barber, YouTube user, Gary Spikes, Catherine, Gene Hudson, Norma. Where have you been, Norma? Welcome. You made it. So it's an interesting show tonight. What do you say there, Chris?
Hello, hello. Yeah, looking forward to it.
Very interesting. Gene
Part 3.
Hudson, Nana Voss is saying hello. Missy Hammer. It's Hammer time. Yes. So we were talking about some reminiscing back in the green stage when I was on the police department, some of the incidents people do. Kelly Joe saying hi. So Science Bob, welcome. So what we got planned tonight?
All right, well, we got our follow-up from the last show. Got all our questions from the experts, or what we call experts, at least in the field of Bigfootery. And we got our panel of psychics here this evening to answer some of them.
Hello, Harley. Welcome, everybody. So they're all backstage, ladies and gentlemen, in the green room. They're actually monitoring and listening as we are speaking. Hello, Paranormal Connections. So I'm going to go ahead and say this. I have a bonus question for everybody with abilities. Oh, Donna, I like the candle. It enhances you. So she's laughing. Hello, Karen. So yeah, so I got another question. This one they don't know about. So we're going to get their first impressions when I'm going to display an image. And Chris knows about the image because he's the one that gave it to me. But they do not know about the image at all. So first up, welcome, Marty the Nana Boss.
Hey, everybody.
How are you doing there?
I'm good.
Just remember, don't eat Tic Tacs around me.
Yes. I'll definitely keep my Tic Tacs to myself.
It's a long story, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, right. Hey, it's tampering physical evidence. Come on. Thank you, Science Bob.
That's true.
Poor guy.
Yeah, facts. I know. So, Chris, your show, take it over.
All right. Well, Marty, you got the questions. Do you want to go down one by one and provide the answers?
I will. Now, just, there's one question I did not answer because it was not a yes or a no. And my abilities don't generally work like that. So it's usually, I can tell if something is good or bad, or if something is a yes or a no. And that's kind of how mine work a little bit. So I'm a little different from all the other psychics. I'm not really a psychic, I don't think. I don't know.
So that's the Ron Moorhead question you're referring to, right? The one where Ron's asking. Okay, so we'll skip that one.
Yes. So that'll be the only one that I will be skipping. But I just thought it would be really interesting to try to see, like, if I got anywhere near some of the same answers as all of the other psychics. So that's why I asked if I could be a part of this part of the show.
Yep, absolutely. Nothing wrong with that.
All right, I'll just start if you guys are ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. I got my screen up, so I'm going to log them as you answer them, and I'm going to do that for each of the panel. And then next show, we're going to get together and kind of discuss all the trends, all the yeses, all the nos. If there's, some that are 50-50, then we kind of know we probably don't have an answer to them.
I love it.
But yeah, we'll discuss all these trends and the results on the next show.
Awesome. Okay. All right. So the first question was, do Bigfoot or Sasquatch have 2 rows of teeth? I got to know. Do Bigfoot or Sasquatch have any relation to the giants, the giants' bones that have been found in Indian mounds throughout the U.S.? I got yes.
Okay.
And then I'm going to skip Ron's question and go to the next. Have they been here longer than us? I got yes. Is infrasound a defense mechanism? I got no.
Okay.
Do they use quantum mechanics? I got yes.
Okay.
Can we speak to them with a certain frequency or vibration? I got no.
Okay.
Are they raising their vibration to use portals? I got yes. Do they grieve for us or do they feel sad for us? I got yes.
Okay.
Has Bigfoot learned how to levitate? I've got no.
Okay.
Does Bigfoot emit smell emit smell on demand, sort of like a defense mechanism? And I got no. Do they operate into separate, smaller tribes or groups that are task oriented, like hunting or gathering? And I got yes.
Okay.
Just the next one is just going to say if this is a higher spiritual being, very intelligent, would not the perfect place for him to live would be underground? And I got
Sorry,
no.
I should have reworded that. It was
That's
somebody
okay.
a copy and paste on that one. I didn't realize I didn't change it.
So should they live underground? I got no.
Okay.
Are they related to the Nephilim? I got no.
Oh, okay.
Can Bigfoot turn into an orb? I got no. Are they a type of primate? I got no.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. Can they cloak? I got no.
Okay.
Are G-Man agencies covering up discoveries, evidence, and or bodies of Sasquatch? I got yes. Do they like peanut butter? I got yes.
That's a control question, by the way, because I think we know the answer to that one. Ryan, that's for you, buddy.
Yeah. Do the Sasquatch travel through portals? I got yes. Are they able to live in different dimensions? I got no. Can Bigfoot see and feel human intentions? I got yes. Is the lifespan of Bigfoot more than 100 human years? I got no. Do Bigfoot bury their dead? Believe it or not, I got to know.
Okay. Interesting.
Can Bigfoot
They
see
just toss them in the portal.
Yeah, I don't know. Some of these I kind of was like, wait, Marty, wait. 2 more. Can Bigfoot see human auras? I got no. And the last one was, do Bigfoot breed with human women? And I got no.
Okay. All right.
So
very good. I appreciate it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Stand by because we got something else that's going to pop up here in a few minutes. All right. Next up, Christina George. Welcome.
Hello.
Yo, you sound so good.
Much better. Much better.
So before she starts, I actually dabbled in this a little bit. And I knew that there were going to be a few people that were going to have some issues with this. And here is one response. I'm not going to mention who it's from for privacy and respect. And by so surprised by the information that I received, I'm intrigued by everything in the questions. However, to share that information, I feel could jeopardize lives, and I'm not prepared to do that, as you already picked up. So your show should be an interesting show. However, I cannot participate. So I knew that going into it. I knew there's going to be a few people that had that block, which is normal and it's okay. So
Perfectly
Christina,
fine.
yeah, what'd you get?
Well, I'm sorry. You're breaking in and out on my side. So what did I get on?
Yeah, the questions.
So what results do you?
Oh,
you didn't even get them?
Yeah, they were in the group chat. Yeah, Chris will read them to you then.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you can answer them that quickly or not. If you can, great. It was pretty much the same questions that Marty just rolled down. So,
okay.
First one being, do Bigfoot or Sasquatch have 2 rows of teeth?
No.
And these are all yes or no's. You got no? Do Bigfoot, Sasquatch have any relation to the giant bones that are found in the Indian mounds throughout the U.S.?
I believe yes.
Dude, I don't know. We can skip the Ron Moorhead. Do you want to? I'll save that one for last to see if you had watched the video or not. That one's a special one, not a yes/no question. Have they been here longer than us? Have Sasquatch been here longer?
Yes.
Is infrasound a defense mechanism?
No.
Do they use quantum mechanics?
I believe yes.
Can we speak to them in a certain frequency or vibration?
I want to say yes, but we don't know that frequency yet.
Okay. Are they raising their vibration to use portals?
Yes. Well, I think they've already been using them for a long time. So, but yes.
Do they grieve for us or sad for us?
Oh, that's an interesting one. Because I know that they can pick up on the energy and the vibrational, but I don't know that they understand what it means for humans. So I don't know that per se they grieve, but do pick up on the vibrations of you fear, sadness, things like that.
So you think a yes or a no on that?
Oh,
Or maybe a no answer? Or
let's say yes.
okay. Has Bigfoot learned to levitate?
No.
Does Bigfoot emit a smell on demand, sort of like a defense mechanism?
Yes.
Do they operate into separate, smaller tribes or groups that are task-oriented, such as hunting or gathering?
Yes.
Okay, got a few more. This is Dennis isn't going to reward it. It's, do they live underground, essentially?
No.
Are they related to Nephilim?
I don't believe so. No.
Can Bigfoot turn into an orb?
No.
Are they a type of primate?
On that one, I'm going to say yes. I think that yes. I think yes. We'll just leave it at that. Yeah.
Oops. Okay. Can they cloak?
Yes.
Are G-Man agencies covering up discoveries, evidence, and or bodies of Sasquatch?
Absolutely.
Do they like peanut butter?
Absolutely.
That was kind of a gimme. Do the Sasquatch travel through portals?
Absolutely.
Do they live in, or are they able to live in different dimensions?
Yes.
Can Bigfoot see, feel human intentions?
Yes.
Is lifespan of Bigfoot more than 100 human years?
I believe so. Yes.
Do Bigfoot bury their dead?
No.
Can Bigfoot see human aura?
No.
And do Bigfoot breed with human women?
No.
Okay, that is the last question, except for if you heard the audio from Ron Moorhead, he had a question saying, what are the Sasquatch saying to me in the Sierra Mountains?
I have no idea. I didn't pick up anything that was through that.
Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting. Well, thank you. Stay backstage. I got a
Thank you.
surprise coming up here in a minute. Thank you very much. So, I'm sitting here listening. You actually reading these questions, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm getting flashbacks of polygraph examinations. It's like the way you're reading them, it's like, whoa. But anyways, it
kind of sound like it, right?
Yeah, I know, right?
Because they're yes or no. That's the best. It's either cut and dry. If you give a gray question, you're going to get a gray answer.
Next up, Angela. Welcome to the show, Angela. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Angela Bully, psychic portrait artist. I actually paint portraits that spirits show me. I paint portraits of spirits, and I paint what they show me and want to communicate as well. And I do remote viewing, astral projection. I do a lot of things. My
Right.
abilities, my gifts.
Interesting. Well,
So
welcome.
Requirement heute Abend sind so zu sein.
That's
I
is
have
good.
no idea what you said.
This,
That's is good.
this is I'm excited. This means that just I'm happy to be on happy to be
Yeah,
on
I've
the
been
show
picking up
tonight.
your energy all day today, especially right as we got
Some
closer
German.
to the show. So, but so how'd you do with it?
Well, I just kind of just put my feelers out there because I mean I've been in the woods as often as I've been fishing. I'm a pretty hardcore fisher, so as far as I have not had any personal encounters with Bigfoot. As long as I have been in the woods and been deer hunting, squirrel hunting, and all those activities, I don't have any personal encounters with Bigfoot to base any of this on. All I have is my experience in the woods, and there are spirits in every woods that relay information to me. So I'm relying on them to kind of relay what the answers to the questions, and I'm going to read them and just listen
Sure.
to the answers.
I kind of
And
like
then
the fact that you don't, because in a way, I know Kath calls it front loading, right? But you kind of
Right.
go in with some preconceptions. You may not have those, which kind of makes it more genuine, all in all. But go ahead. Let's see what you got.
Okay, so first question: does Bigfoot Sasquatch have 2 rows of teeth? I got no. And do Bigfoot Sasquatch have any relations to giant bones that have been found in Indian mounds throughout the U.S.? I have yes. They're telling me yes, that some of those buried are in fact Bigfoot.
Okay.
Okay, and that's here in Ohio. We do have quite a few mounds here in Ohio.
Okay.
What were Sasquatch saying to me in the Sierra Mountains? And I have an answer. I listened to the audio, and for me, it was more like, stay away, keep your distance, keep your distance, keep your distance, is what I was getting the impression of. Like, not that they have a language, but they would have certain tones that would have a meaning, and they were communicating with each other. I think they were telling you to keep your distance, and then also it's relaying to other Sasquatch, keep your distance from that person. Keep your distance, keep your distance. And I think it was more of a protective, that there was a male protecting his family there, so he was saying don't come any closer, and telling his family don't go any closer over there.
Okay.
So
Interesting. Very good.
let's see. So let's see. Have they been here longer than us? According to the Spirit Center, here we have mainly Mingo people, Mingo tribes here in Ohio. According to them, yes, they've been here before humans. And let's see. Have they? Okay. Is infrasound a defensive mechanism? I'm getting that it's a communication, but not defensive.
Oh, I'll mark it no.
Okay. Do they use quantum mechanics? Well, all these tribes don't know what those quantum mechanics are. I get that they do, but it's like telepathy. They can use telepathy. And that's in the sense of using quantum mechanics. Yes, in the sense of using telepathy.
Okay.
Okay. Can we speak to them at a certain frequency or vibration? Yes, we can. We just have to. I'm being told you have to be careful of the low tones. Just because those low tones, if we are communicating back to them in lower frequencies and lower tones, that could put them in the defensive posture, depending on how you use those lower tones. Okay. And are they raising their vibration to use portals? I get that they have their own out-of-body experiences using portals, but their physical bodies don't travel through them. It's like, just like I would use a portal, they would use a portal in the same sort of manner.
Okay.
Do they grieve for us or sad for us? Yes, they do have a connection with us. The tribal spirits are saying that they have a connection. Like they have an awareness and a connection of what's going on and what they're feeling, what we're feeling. Let's see. Has Bigfoot learned to levitate? And the spirits are laughing at me. No. They're laughing at me like, no, like we don't levitate. How do they,
Okay.
Okay, so does Bigfoot emit smell on demand, sort of like a defense, like possums do, skunks? There's a lot of animals that will emit a noxious odor on demand, and
Correct.
I'm getting yes that they are able to emit a noxious odor on demand. That's meant to be a defensive mechanism, meant to protect them.
Okay.
Let's see. Is there, just to say if this is a higher spiritual being, very intelligent, would not.
Skip one.
Okay, skip that one.
Skip. No, you skipped one. You got. Do they operate into
Oh, do
smaller
they?
groups, tribes
Okay.
or groups, or task orientated, like hunting and gathering?
Okay. I have yes. That the females will sometimes break off into smaller tasks and smaller groups.
Okay.
It's like just gonna say, okay, so hunting and gathering. Yeah. Just gonna say if this is a higher spiritual being, very intelligent, would not the perfect place for him is to live to be underground.
Do they
As
live
far as
underground?
do they live underground? I'm getting no, but here in Ohio we don't have the depth of the caves infrastructure for that. We do have a few caves around here. I got that they use caves occasionally, but they don't actually live full time there. We just don't have giant caves in Ohio. We do have some, but they're kind of rare. So they don't. So let's see. Are they related to Nephilim or Nephilim? So the fallen angels, the watchers that came down and mated with women and created giants.
Correct.
I'm asking about this. They're saying that bloodline is a separate bloodline from Bigfoot, and those two bloodlines did not intermix.
Okay, that's a
They're
no.
also telling me that bloodline is still around, the Nephilim bloodline. Can they cloak? Okay, let's take a look here. Can Bigfoot turn into an orb? I'm told after death they can.
Okay.
After death, but not before then.
So I should mark that as a yes or no. That's
Stimulating circumstances.
in a way, it's a yes because they can. It doesn't specify before or after death. But,
Are they a type of primate? I'm hearing great ape. So that's definitely in the primate. Can they cloak? I'm getting a yes. I'm asking how. There's two methods that they use, I'm being told. One is telepathy, and one is their natural camouflage ability. So they could actually know how to disappear in front of you. It's not that they're distorting energy or doing anything mystical or anything. They're just using a natural ability to understand that not to move and to just blend in their surroundings and to become a part of their surroundings so that you don't notice them, that they're there. And also telepathy as well. It's like there's some telepathy they use to communicate, try to distract you, that they're to avoid them, and they'll just send you on a different path so that you're not running into them, or they'll use that to try and paralyze you if they feel you're a threat. And that's mainly what they're using telepathy for. So
interesting.
yeah. So can the cloak? Okay. Are G-Man agencies covering up discoveries, evidence, and or bodies of Sasquatch? The guys, the spirit guys, are actually writing a giant yes in the air for me, and got it lit up and got lights around it. And yes, I'm being told one of them says that there are bones that there are bones that they're hiding. And it feels like they're hiding a lot of the evidence, like physically underground, like some sort of like stash somewhere, like where they would go to underground bunkers. They have a section set aside for this types of artifacts to keep them hidden, to keep them safe. So think of Iron Mountain.
Starts with a Smith and ends in onion.
Yeah.
Next.
Okay. Do they like peanut butter? Well, heck yeah, we all like peanut butter.
Who doesn't? Who doesn't?
My dad is the only one who doesn't, by the way.
No, unless you're allergic.
He likes peanuts, but not peanut butter.
Very interesting.
Yeah. Okay, so do the Sasquatch travel through portals? Well, I think I've already answered that. They use portals astrally. They do astral projection. Let's see. Can Bigfoot feel human intentions? I asked about this. Yes, I'm told yes, and they're very good. They're just as good as we are understanding facial recognitions and expressions.
Let me circle back underneath the portals. There's one that's are they able to live in different dimensions? Did you say that one?
Are they able to live in different dimensions? So I'll ask. I got no, only until they pass. After they pass, they can live in different dimensions.
Okay. And all right, so circle back. So you're saying they can see human intentions as a yes?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Is
Next
the lifespan of a Bigfoot more than 100 human years? Some are saying uncertain, and some are saying around 90 years on average. So close to 100. This is what one of the noble spirits are saying to me. So around 90. So did the Bigfoot bury their dead? I'm told here in Ohio they do not. But indigenous people have buried them.
Okay. Makes sense.
Can Bigfoot see human aura? I have a spirit guide that's this sounds funny. No, but they can smell you from about a mile away.
Wow.
They can pick up in your scent really well. So their scent must be as good as a deer. I'm gonna guess that their scent is probably as good as a deer, if that's the case. So even if you touch something, you touch a tree and you touch a tree and you just walk through the woods, they'll be able to pick up your scent.
Interesting.
Very good sense of smell with us and with one another. Very good sense of smell, I'm being told. And I'm also being told they're good hunters, that they use their sense of smell for hunting as well. Okay, so the Bigfoot breed with human women. And I'm getting no, there's no interaction that way.
Sure.
But this guide is telling me that they have to go to extreme lengths to find other mates. It's like they have an instinct to know not to mate within their groups. So they have to travel long distances to find other Bigfoot. And a lot of time it's the males that are out wandering. And that's why you would often see males as opposed to lone females, because the males are out looking.
Awesome.
Very good. I appreciate it, Angela.
Thank you. All right. Stay backstage. We got part 2 coming up. Now, the one and only Kelly Joe.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Kelly.
I need you to read the questions. I got them, but I don't know how to transfer them.
Okay. Go ahead, Chris.
No worries. All right, so I'll just go down one at a time. I'll start at the top. Jump over to the other screen. Okay, there we go. All right, so do Bigfoot, Sasquatch have 2 rows of teeth?
No.
No. Okay, do Bigfoot, Sasquatch have any relation to the giant bones that have been discovered in
Yes.
Indian mounds. Okay. Okay, this is the Ron Moorhead audio. Did you watch or listen to the audio video?
Yes, get away. He was saying, "Get away! Don't come close to me. Get back." And he's talking to his other family to stay where they are and be safe.
Interesting.
Very good. I appreciate that.
And he's telling him he's in his territory. Get out of my territory.
Very good. All right. Richard's question. All right. So they have they been here longer than us?
Yes. They're ancient.
All right. Is infrasound a defense mechanism?
Yes.
Do they use quantum mechanics?
Yes.
Can we speak to them with a certain frequency or vibration?
I think they can communicate telepathy wise. Yes.
Okay. Are they raising their vibration to use portals?
Yes.
Do they grieve for us or are they sad for us?
Yes.
Has Bigfoot learned how to levitate?
No.
Does Bigfoot emit a smell on demand, sort of like a defense mechanism?
Yes.
Do they operate into separate or smaller tribe or groups that are task oriented?
Yes.
Do they live underground?
No.
Are they related to Nephilim?
No.
Can Bigfoot turn into an orb?
No.
Are they a type of primate?
No. I don't get that they are.
Okay. Can they cloak?
Yes.
Are G-men agencies covering them up?
Yes.
Do they like peanut butter?
Yes. They like chili too.
That is a fact. That is a fact, ladies and gentlemen. You may be laughing, but I know people. No, never mind. That's another show. Yes,
PB&Js, huh? Do Sasquatch travel through portals?
Yes.
Are they able to live in different dimensions?
Yes, I believe they can.
Can Bigfoot see, feel human intentions?
Yes.
All right. Is lifespan of a Bigfoot more than 100 years?
No.
Human years.
No.
Do they bury their dead?
No.
No. Okay. Can Bigfoot see human aura?
I believe they can see your yes, because they feel your intention, your feelings, and what you're going to do when you have an encounter. So, yes.
Okay.
I think they incorporate everything.
All right. And they do Bigfoot braid with human women?
No.
And that should be it until
All right.
other little surprise experiment.
Yep, stay backstage, and we'll bring that
Thank
item
you,
up
Kelly.
here in a second. Thank you so much, Kelly. Stand by. Now, the one and only, welcome, Melinda.
Hi there. How are you guys?
Nice to have you. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Good.
Oh, you're very welcome. Chris, I will need you to read me the questions. I just got home from work and I'm
Yes, thank you.
scrambling
So,
to.
That's fine. Chris will read them to you.
Okay, thank you.
All good, all good. So we'll start off with, do Sasquatch have 2 rows of teeth?
I feel yes. Yes, they do.
Okay. Do they have any relation to the giant bones that have been discovered in Indian mounds in the U.S.?
I feel that they are a connection, not that they're directly related, but they are a connection to them.
Okay. Did you watch the video for Ron Moorhead? What the
Yes, I did.
Sierra sounds?
Yes.
Did you pick up on anything that they were telling or speaking?
What I was getting was they were actually like trying to scare the humans because they don't want them to get connected to them. And it's because they feel that the humans are not ready for what their species is. So that they were more in trying to scare them and to protect their own. So that's what I was getting, that they was telling them to surround them or make noise to scare them.
I did a hell of a job, though, didn't they?
Yeah, right. Definitely locked and loaded at that point in time. All right, so have they been here longer than us?
I feel okay. So I'm going to put in some Native American stuff here. I do feel that they have been here, but not actually to Earth until humans came. And the reason I say that is because in the Lakota way, we see them as the Chakotay, which means they are giants. They are here and they come from a different dimension.
Okay.
Fair enough. Is infrasound a defense mechanism?
I feel yes.
Okay. Do they use quantum mechanics?
Yes.
Can we speak to them with a certain frequency or vibration?
I feel that there is a possibility. It's just that we haven't found that just yet. Because of the vibrations that I got when I was listening to the video, there is a way of communicating, but we just have not reached that point yet.
Yeah, makes sense. Are they raising their vibrations to use portals?
Well, I feel that their vibration is already high. It's a lot higher than ours. And so they are interdimensional creatures. So yes, they go back and forth. They are very capable of doing that.
Okay. Do they grieve for us or sad for us?
No. They think we're too primate, you know?
Okay, I can see that. Has Bigfoot learned to levitate?
Yes, especially at the treetops. Very much so.
Interesting. Okay. Does Bigfoot emit smell on demand like a defense mechanism?
They can, yes.
Do they operate into smaller tribes, such as groups or task orientated, like hunting or gathering?
Right. I feel that they each have their own family. That is the impression I got. They do stay close together, like different bands, sort of like Native Americans. They have their own bands, and they do stay close in proximity, but they are individually as far as family wise.
Okay. Do they live underground?
No.
Are they related to the Nephilim?
That one I had a hard time with trying to get an answer to. I'm going to say that I'm going to say no. No, because they're interdimensional. So no.
Okay. Fair enough. Can Bigfoot turn into an orb?
No.
Are they a type of primate?
Maybe somewhat, but not completely.
Okay. Can they cloak?
Yes. They most definitely can.
Are G-men agencies covering up discoveries, evidence, or the bodies?
I feel yes.
Do they like peanut butter?
They do.
Brian's chuckling every time he does that, by the way.
Do the Sasquatch travel through portals? I think you already said yes to that.
Yes.
Kind of a double. And then are they able to live in different dimensions?
Yes, they are.
Kind of hand in hand right there, right?
Right.
Can Bigfoot see or feel human intentions?
Yes, they most definitely can. And that goes into the Navajo culture because they see, they witness us as for death or jealousy, all of the different things that we go through as humans.
Very good. Is the lifespan of a Bigfoot more than 100 human years?
I feel yes.
Do Bigfoot bury their dead?
No.
Can Bigfoot see human aura?
Yes.
And do they breed with human women?
No.
Russell really wanted to know that. I don't know why. It's an interesting question for sure.
Yes.
Well, that's the list of questions for you.
Awesome.
I appreciate it.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Stay
Milena.
backstage. And Lala is up next, and she's going to use her dowsing rods.
Could you guys read me the questions, please? If that's okay.
Sure can.
Okay.
All right, we'll start at the top. Do Bigfoot have 2 rows of teeth?
It's saying yes. When it crosses, that's yes. When it goes like that, it's no.
Okay. Do they have any relation to the giant bones that have been found in Indian mountains throughout the U.S.?
No.
Did you watch the video with Ron Moorhead?
With the sounds?
Yes.
Yeah.
What did you pick up on that? It's not a yes or no, obviously, on that one.
Honestly, it gave me a headache. It kind of scared me a little bit. Whatever frequency they have, it didn't register that well with me. I've never experienced that before. I couldn't listen to the whole thing through. I had to take a break.
Wow.
I mean, it was amazing, but it felt different. I don't know. That was new to me.
Interesting. Okay, so have they been here longer than us?
Yes.
Is infrasound a defense mechanism?
Yes.
Do they use quantum mechanics?
Yes.
Can we speak to them with certain frequency or vibration?
Yeah.
Are they raising their vibration to use portals?
No, but I don't think they have to do that. I think they just can do it.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. It agrees with me. Good.
It'll come back to that anyways. Done. We got other questions. Do they grieve for us or sad for us?
It says yes. Wait,
Okay.
it says yes and no. Maybe some do,
Interesting.
I'll stick it down as a yes on that. Has Bigfoot learned to levitate?
Yes.
Does Bigfoot emit a smell on demand for defense?
Yes.
And yes, okay. Do they operate into smaller or separate into to operate or separate into smaller groups or tribes that are task oriented?
Yeah.
Do they live underground?
No.
Are they related to the Nephilim?
No.
Can they turn into an orb?
Yeah.
Are they a type of primate?
No.
Can they cloak?
Yes.
Are G-men agencies covering up discoveries, evidence, and or bodies of Sasquatch?
Mm-hmm.
That's a hard yes.
A hard yes.
Do they like peanut butter? Most important question of all.
Yeah.
Yeah. It smacks in the face.
Sorry.
Do the Sasquatch travel through portals? This is,
Yep.
yeah,
It does.
without the vibration question, so it's still, are they able to live in different dimensions?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Can Bigfoot see or feel human intentions?
Yes.
Is lifespan of Bigfoot more than 100 years?
No.
Do Bigfoot bury their dead? And no.
No. But I feel they do something. They don't just throw them away. I feel there's some type of there's something they do, a ritual or something. I don't know what.
Maybe that's when they turn into the orb.
Maybe.
Maybe. Can Bigfoot see human aura?
It's not answering? Oh,
Weird.
that is weird. Can Bigfoot see human aura?
Nada.
It won't answer.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's all right. That's an answer in itself, right?
Mm.
Do Bigfoot breed with human women?
Oh God, please say no. Is saying yes and no.
Interesting.
There's always that one. You know what I mean?
Right. Very good. Well, that was the last question. So,
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Very
Thank you.
good.
And I'm going to do something here in a second. So hang around backstage there, Lala, and we'll bring you right back. And next, let's see here. Yes, Kat. Welcome.
Cat.
Howdy. Hello everybody.
Welcome.
Hi, Cat.
This has been highly interesting. Is minimal of what I can say about this. I had to seek extreme permission from all worlds, all beings, and I have to do it right before I do it now again to get the permission. I'm not allowed to elaborate. I have had to, I'm sorry, everyone, you know what I'm like. I have had to redefine some of the words and I've had to split the two. You'll see as I go. Some of these questions I'm not allowed to answer point blank out of privacy, etc. for our fellow friends. There's one question I'll tell you about when I get there. And for this purpose, my G's are now giraffes.
What?
Okay. So I shall seek.
What was that part?
You know your G's? I'm not allowed to in this. They're giraffes. Otherwise, I'm not allowed to answer any of those questions.
I have no clue what you're talking about. I'm sorry.
I have no. You lost me on that one.
No, you know when you say G, the G.
G-Man?
G-Man?
Yeah. I'm not allowed.
Gotcha.
I'm not allowed.
Okay.
Giraffe man?
Yeah, sorry.
Gotcha.
To be able to do this, the permission that I sought was very specific. And their answer was extremely strict. They gave me certain requirements that I had to honor. Otherwise, I'm not allowed to speak, and they won't speak to me again. So here we go. So sorry, everybody. I really have to be specific on this because of the privacy issues and ethical issues. So you'll see how I go. So I've just got to seek quick permission again, because when I did the answers, it's only in that moment in time. Okay. So I'll just be a sec. Okay. Righto. And I think I've got one question missing. Sorry. So I've got, do Bigfoot Sasquatch have 2 rows of teeth? I've got no for footies, yes for sassies. Do Bigfoot Sasquatch have any relation to the giant's bones that have been found in the Indian mountains throughout the US? I've got yes for footies, no for sassies. What were the Sasquatch say? Oh, that. I can't do that quickly. I've got 13 pages on that. I can come back and give you a chunk. I know. Okay. Have they been here longer than us? Footies, yes. Sassies, no. Is infrasound a defensive mechanism? Footies, no. Sassies, yes. Do they use quantum mechanics? Yes for both. Now this one, I'm not allowed to speak about this one. I'm sorry. I'm happy to send it in for data, but I'm not allowed to speak it out loud. Sorry, but I don't want to lose communication with them. You know, like I promised I would honor what they said, and
No
upstairs, downstairs, Middle Earth, all worlds, I've had to honor. Otherwise, they won't talk to me again. So I'm sorry about that. That was one of the questions I wasn't allowed to discuss. Are they raising their vibrations to use portals? Footies, yes. Sassy, no. Do they? I found this quite humorous, in a sick way. Do they grieve for us, or are they sad for us? And all throughout this, I'm referring to Bigfoot and Sasquatch. They. So I had to define a lot of the words on my way through, or redefine. Because they weren't happy with being connected as one. They wanted their.
I was going to ask you if you could elaborate on that, because for pretty much everybody, at least in the U.S., that's one and the same. What is your definition, or what are you seeing as what makes them different?
They don't like being joined up as one, like a one species, because they both are doing different things at different times. In the answers, you'll see that they're not always the same answer for both of them. And when I was going through, I'd get stuck, and that I'd have to redefine because I couldn't get an answer. So then I had to go deeper to find out why. And that's why I had to define they. I had to define them. I had to define us as us being humans.
Okay. Just curious.
Yeah, no, sorry. I had to be super duper careful on this. There's one in particular, you'll see what I mean coming up. I'm sorry, but
no worries.
I don't want to lose communication.
No apologies needed. You're fine.
And honor, you know how strict I am. Okay, so where are we at? Are they raising their vibration to use portals? Footy, yes. Sassy, no. They do different things. So they don't like being classed as one. They don't really like that much. I'm sorry.
Right.
Has Bigfoot learned to levitate? No. That was a pure Bigfoot question. That wasn't a they question.
Okay.
Whereas the others are they or specifically defined. Either way. This one was purely a Bigfoot question. No, I've got for that one. Do they operate into separate, smaller tribes or groups that are task orientated? I've got no for both.
You skipped one, I think.
Beg your pardon?
think you skipped one. Does Bigfoot emit smell on demand?
That one I must have deleted accidentally. Bigfoot, yes. Sassies, no.
Okay.
Just going to say, if this is a higher spiritual being, very intelligent, well, not the perfect place for him to.
You end up skipping over the other one. Do they operate into smaller tribes or groups? Do that one next.
I've got no for both.
Okay.
The next one, I had to redefine a touch. I've got, are they superior beings, more superior than humans? I had to redefine that one. I got
it kind of boils down to more or less, do they live underground?
Okay.
He was kind of beating around the bush on it a little bit.
Underground footies, no. Sassies, yes. They play around underground, whereas the footies use it for other purposes. Can Bigfoot turn into an orb? Nope.
Oh, skipped another one, unless you're not allowed to answer.
Oh, sorry. The Nephilim one?
Yes.
Okay, I had to get a description on that because I wasn't familiar with it. And offspring of the fallen angel is how I described that one. I think that's correct. Mm-hmm. Okay, I got no for that one. Can footies turn into an orb? Nope. Are they a type of primate? I've got yes. This one with the cloaking, I had to redefine because, you could be talking a coat, a cloak, like in English. Mm-hmm. And also with these questions, I had to satisfy both sides linguistically. So this is where another reason why I had to separate them. They don't speak the same. They're different from this hypotheticals.
It's understandable.
I got so nervous, you got no idea.
Yeah, you're all right.
I'm still shaking, honestly. I know. Okay, so then I had to redefine that, and that was make itself invisible to humans. So I got, where is it? Hang on, sorry. Okay, I've got no for footies, yes for sassies. The peanut butter question, the pendulum nearly threw out of my hand with a massive yes. It went. That was amusing. Okay, do the sassies travel through portals?
Hold on. I forgot the most important question. Do they like peanut butter?
Massive.
Okay. That was the yes one.
Yeah, so Pendy nearly swung out.
Everybody's asking, Kat, what is the difference between a sass and a footy?
Do they mean in my language or correct language? Bigfoot and Sasquatch?
Yeah, I'm lost.
There's differences as I'm going through. They're not being answered the same.
And so are you saying they're two different species of Bigfoot?
I don't know about species, two different beings. From what I'm getting on answers, and I've done about 20 other pages on it, it's showing up yes. Only by going down further and further and further and read even this one I'm about to answer, you'll understand as well. They don't speak the same languages. They don't. Okay, I've been told to shut up. Sorry, I have to continue.
Okay.
Sorry. This is really hard to honor everybody because we're all one, but we have to protect each other, and we also have to.
Not trying to rush you, but we got another project coming up right after you. It's okay.
Okay, so did we do the cloaking one?
Yeah, you did that. You really didn't answer the G-Man one.
I'm not allowed to answer that one. I'm sorry.
Okay, that one's a no answer.
Point blank, no.
All right.
Peanut butter, yes, they love it out of this world. Both of them love it. They'd like sponsorship in it. They love it that much. Do the sassies travel through portals? No, but other worlds, yes. They speak different. Some will speak portals, some will speak dimensions, some will speak worlds. There's different lingo, which I've had to find out as I go, because I won't get an answer unless I do that and try and go first. Okay, I'm hurrying. Okay, are they able to live in different dimensions? Again, a yes for that,
Okay.
if you're using that terminology.
Yes.
Can footies feel human intentions? Yes. Is the lifespan of a Bigfoot more than 100 human years? I had to check out what kind of years they calculate in. In human years, I've got the footies lasting up to 100, but I found the eldest one was 102. For the sassies, I got their term around 50. Different lifespans. This is why I'm going. Now, this one. Do Bigfoot bury their dead? I've got no, sassy yes. Can Bigfoot see human aura? Footy yes, sassy yes. Now, these two, I got almost cremated for this question. They weren't happy. No offense for the question, but to them it was a personal question. I'm not allowed to ask certain questions that go to personal issues. So to enable me to answer this question, I was told to do this. First, do Bigfoot breed with human women? Yes for footies, no for sassies. However, they became infuriated by that question. So I had to ask, has a Bigfoot bred with a human woman? No, for both. And that was the only way I was allowed to answer that question, because they got real dirty on me. Okay. No offense to the question, but to them it was a personal thing. They became offended.
All right, so let's recap in a short answer. I know you got 13 pages of answer, but Ron Moorhead's audio. If you had to summarize it, what do you have?
Bit tricky. This, again, was highly controversial for me. I was given permission to answer certain parts, but I have to cut out certain parts for all these reasons, which I won't go on. Okay, so when I first did it, I only listened to the video really quickly, and I wrote down as I heard quickly. I didn't listen super carefully. I did the remote viewing thing, so there was no AOLs or no grey areas. I just write what came straight away. So I did that, and then once I did that, I got stuck on a question, and then I wanted to re-verify the talk. So then I went back again and listened to the video 3, 4, 5 times, and I kept slowing it down. And then I hit some major problems.
That's all right. We just need a recap. Not trying to rush you, darling.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
Hard. Okay, so I've got... Okay, I've got 3 sassies, 1 male leader, 1 female leader. They're partnered. 1 male 17-year-old. As the video starts, they notice the 2 men. I'm calling the young one 17 from here on in. Okay, as the video starts, they notice the 2 men. Calls out to 17. The knocking begins. The son is knocking, knowing that his task is given by father. He starts mucking around. Then there's a tapping. And this is where I ended up with 13 pages from there, so I'll keep going. I don't know how to say some of these things. I'm being shut up on some of it. Then I've got, why here? Why do they have to come here? What are they doing? Did you see that? Right over there. Did you see this? And then you got, are they real? Mother and father says, yes, of course they are real. Agreeing, yes. Laughing at humans. Dad getting upset with 17 being so interested. He's saying, no, you have to be careful. Tells wife, it's not funny, he should come, because they start spatting together. 17 says, sorry, why do I have to come now? I don't want to come now. Dad says there's a few of them. Mark the territory. Yes, that is the one. This is coming along with the beating, the tapping, because some are large, big hollow taps. Others are smaller sticks going tap, 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 where they don't have to get a big swing. Yes, their real protection's on, setting up boundaries, calling to each other to set their spot of protection up. Protection beating sounds circular, set up with a triangular center.
Okay, just a recap, Kat. Just a very 15-second recap.
So basically, it sounded like they were, the dad was, the male was warning the family.
Yep, they're warning. He's gathering the gang. They need to get out. Okay.
Basically stay away from the humans. They're dangerous type of thing.
There's a lot more involved in this one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
appreciate it.
Yeah, hang
we'll
tight.
We'll have further
I got
discussion
people on schedules. Yeah, hang tight, Kat. Thank you.
Sorry.
That's okay. All right, here. Let's see here. Where are we at? All right. Now, Christina.
Yes.
Hello.
Hey.
10 seconds? They have 10 seconds?
Sure.
All right. Thank you for your time and everybody else's. Now, this picture that I'm going to show, I need your first impressions of what this is and what made it. That's it. And I will blow it up.
First impression of what it is and what else?
Who made it?
First impressions is somebody put it there. I don't personally, I'm not picking up anything supernatural, paranormal, but somebody definitely inscribed it.
Awesome. Thank you for your time. And hey, if you need anything, reach out to me. And I really appreciate everything. Thank you.
Thanks,
all right,
thanks, Christina.
All right, next up, Marty.
Hello.
Welcome.
I don't know what it means, but it definitely feels human to me. It doesn't feel like anything paranormal.
Okay. All right, stand by. Thank you. Angela.
Hey, it does feel human, but it feels indigenous American to me, just related, like somebody had was trying to put those symbols in there.
All right. Cool. Thank you. Stand by. And Kelly Joe.
Yeah, it looks human to me too.
All right. Awesome. Stand by. And Lala.
I think it's human. They might have been trying to cast a spell with how it looks. It's very peculiar. It's not normal letters. It's interesting, but a human did it.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
It's wonderful because when I first put the picture up, everybody's like, I'm trying to keep from laughing. Stand by, Lala. All right, Melinda, how are you?
I'm good. So I agree with Lala. I do feel it's witchcraft related. It was some kind of spell or something they were trying to do to that land or that area.
Interesting.
So I'll elaborate on it. Thank you. Interesting. All right, Kat.
I've got positive, human, symbolic.
Interesting. So first off, I wanted to thank everybody for coming on and taking time out of your busy schedule with Chris's project. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So when I looked at that image, the first thing that I got as well was human, and that it was spellbound. After that, I let it go. Which was interesting is that when I use, and I usually don't talk about this on the air to anybody, so this is very outside my comfort. So when I use my pendulum to get the information, right? When I set it down and picked it back up, this is what freaked me out. It went into a knot.
Huh.
And so that scared me. So I put it back up and I haven't touched it. And usually I don't use my pendulum at all, but I just wanted to tinker with it. So, because Chris gave it to me, and that's the first thing I got was the same thing when I first looked at it. But what was weird is that when it was spellbound, and that kind of like, whoa. Now, Chris, how far was that up on the tree?
The story goes, I went camping and met a gentleman who knows the area real well in the Green Swamp, and he was out, had a backpack tree stand, set up his tree stand, got up in there, sitting there, and he's like, "Man, it's great because there's nobody out. I'm way out in the middle of the woods. There's absolutely nobody out here, and probably hadn't been out there in a long time because it was kind of newer land that they opened up, like 900 acres. He's out in the middle of it. He's 14 foot up in the tree. This is a tree that it's about a foot wide. Those letters are about 3 or 4 inches tall. And the interesting thing about this, it's a sable palm. They don't grow like if you were to scratch something on a tree. As it grows, it kind of goes higher and higher. These trees grow from inside then out top. So the base stays at the base and they grow upwards. This is 14 feet in the air, which was an interesting thing. And it's not Greek letters. You can look it up. There's yeah, first thing I was thinking, oh, a college kid. You know what I mean? That was my first instinct too. But just the facts around it just make it very unusual. That's all.
So when I looked at this, and I looked at it forensically, right? I know when I used to be younger, I used to carve on trees because I live out in the country. So this looks probably about 10 to 15 years old. That's what I'm coming up with. Can anybody validate that with me, roughly, with your all's abilities? Or is it older?
It feels a little bit older, like maybe more towards 20 years.
Okay.
I feel like it's older too.
All right. So, like I said, when I got my pendulum out and put it and got it back out to do a little, and I saw that knot, it kind of scared me. So I didn't know what that sign was or if it was. Go ahead, Melinda.
The knot, it was a confirmation to you because that's called a witch's knot. And it's confirmation that this was a spell that was put on the area.
Wow. Okay.
Interesting.
And I'm actually going to get needles out tomorrow if I cannot shake and try to undo that knot. I never had that happen before. Why you always laughing at me, Kelly? Kelly is always laughing at me. She's like, I try to tell you, and I tell Kelly, I don't tap dance. Remember that? But no, it just scared. I'm telling you, it scared me. When I say I'm scared, I get scared and I put it up. So no, it's not a bear. Absolutely not a bear, Crystal. But is it like a curse spell, you all think? Or, I mean, what's your all's gut in? Oh, everybody's starting to nod. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm starting to feel like dread. So, yes.
Chaos magic is.
Okay.
It definitely feels negative to me. I mean, feels negative.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got nauseous when I got the answer.
I'm nauseous right now. That's I'm like not. As soon as you put it on the screen, I was like, ugh.
Oh, Yonder saw everybody's faces. I mean, it was like, I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I wanted to click on everybody as fast as I could, but I was trying not to laugh. So, because I used to do that to you all sometimes. But I wanted to thank each one of you all. Thank you once again.
Thank you so much.
No, thank you for having me.
Thanks for having us.
Especially on a work night, being up so late. And Chris will get the information. We'll regurgitate it next week.
Yeah.
And we'll reach out to Ron Moorhead, and we're going to get Kat's information and give it to Ron as well. So thank you, everybody, for joining. And starting you, Kat, how do people get a hold of you real quick?
Moi?
Yeah, talk.
Yeah, you.
Only via you. I don't play with anyone else, just you.
All right. Melinda, how did they get a hold of you?
I'm on Facebook and, of course, my phone number. You know, I give my phone number out everywhere.
Right. And Marty?
at the Nana Boss. Simple.
And Angela?
I'm on Facebook, Angela Bowley, Psychic Portrait Artist, and that's why you found me.
And Lala.
I'm on Facebook, Lala Bright, and Twitter, Lala Bright 59.
And Kelly Joe.
Kelly Joe, Facebook, and kellyjoepsychic.com.
Awesome.
And my phone number, 561-333-5367.
And she always spits it out, just like, ta-da! All right, everybody. Thank you all, and good night. And we'll catch you on
Good
the next
night,
show.
everyone.
Good night,
Bye-bye.
everybody.